Where's this? It's still not going live. I'm live over here. All right. So this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page. And I just want to talk about what happened yesterday with everybody here out there in, I guess that's TV land or social media land. What happened is we, from time to, basically I try to replace 20% of our ATM fleet every year, try to get new ATMs, put them in the fleet, and then replace some of the older ATMs. So we do that every year. No different. What I'm doing is replacing one of our ATMs. Now, this ATM has been there in the laundromat, which means they're always mopping the floor. They're cleaning up. Sometimes the washers overflow and water goes in around the ATM. Not a big deal, except for now we wanted to replace the ATM. Well, usually what we do is, and I don't have any here, but we use lags that go into the cement, and then we put a bolt into the ground. Well, when we placed this ATM into the location years ago, we went. There was another operator. They pulled their ATM, and then we. What happened is the store changed hands. We knew the new store owner, told them to take the ATM out of the old ATM guy out. They took it out. Well, what they did is they would just drill holes and they would tap down these anchors into the floor and they would expand. Then what we did is we just put our ATM over the top of it. Okay. So when we went to replace the ATM, that system was still in place. Now, so our guys took the bolts off, but they couldn't get the last one out because it was still spinning in the cement. So my guy says, well, how do I get that out? And I said, well, what you're going to have to do is you probably didn't bring a Sawzall or the pry bar. He said, no, I didn't. We don't usually have this set up. So I said, all right. So we went out there, brought our Sawzall out there and brought our pry bar. So we have a pry bar. And this is, it's this big, okay? So it's 4 feet long. What we do is we place that underneath the ATM, jack it up like this, and then take the Sawzall and cut the bolt off into, so we can get the ATM out. Then when we got the ATM out, what we did is we moved the ATM over, Sawzalled it to the cement, moved the ATM over a foot, and then drilled new holes and then secured the ATM. But this happens from time to time if you use those anchors. We don't use those anchors, but if you do, that's how you get it out. Or I've seen guys say, hey, I got an ATM that was abandoned. It was discontinued. I've been in a location for a year. The ATM is still there. We try to contact the old company. They're not doing anything. They don't answer the phone. I think they're out of business. What do I do? So in those situations, I don't ever take the ATM off the property, but if it's been there for a year, or sometimes the owner says it's been there forever, more than a year, what we do is I don't usually do this, but if it's been there over a year, I figure if the company doesn't want it, what we do is we will pry the ATM up a little, use a Sawzall, take the bolts out. I don't take the ATM off property. I just put it in the back and tell the location owner, say, hey, you know what? If the guy ever comes, there's the ATM. It's clearly been abandoned, but in case they ever want it, it's there. So this is some of the, I guess, tips and tricks that we use in case that this happens to you. Maybe it's your bolts, maybe it's somebody, maybe it's your ATM that you're trying to get out of location to change it out, or for whatever reason, maybe it doesn't work. You want to remove the ATM. Maybe you want to upgrade your ATM. Again, that's what we do. We upgrade our ATMs on a continual basis. I found out it was the easiest way to actually do that because I know so many ATM operators, they'll run ATMs right into the ground. We try not to do that. We are always upgrading our ATMs. I would rather have brand new ATMs and and we have less service calls. Therefore, we're making money. And then we sell the older ATMs to guys out there. They're good ATMs. It's just, you know what, I've gotten a good life out of them, and now we replace with new products. So those are just some of the practices that we use. I've been in the business for 24 years, so I started doing that about 15 years ago. But in these situations, you will run into challenges. How do you get the ATM out of the ground? Is the bolt spinning? What do? I can't get the ATM out because the bolt is spinning, and I don't know what to do. You'll have to buy yourself a Sawzall. You'll have to buy yourself a 4-foot crowbar or a 3-foot crowbar to help you get out of this situation. But this does help you get out of this predicament. Again, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and ATM Mastermind Group page. We sell ATMs, we process transactions, we service ATMs, we have parts, we help with any and all. If you're new to the ATM business, you want to get in the game and make a nice residual income stream or a passive income stream, this is a nice business to do. If you're not sure, we have a course that'll teach you from A to Z. We have a private community that'll help you out. You can bounce your ideas off not only me, but other people in the community. Phenomenal opportunity to get into the ATM business. I just it was important for me to talk about this because it happened yesterday. I thought you guys might want to understand, hey, what is it, or how does this happen? And so we decided to, spend some time with you guys today. I know it's early. Most of the people probably won't see this right now, but maybe they'll catch it in the replay. So again, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page. So thank you guys very much. And thank you for supporting us on YouTube and LinkedIn and the Facebook group page and the Mighty Networks group. And please always remember to like and subscribe. All right. Thank you guys very much. We'll see you later.